Too much mud, sipping on junk the reaper, nigga. Scroll through pictures of myself, gotta face my demons, nigga. If no one else, I'ma do it myself, I plan to leave a nigga. Front on, I'm gon' lead on my own. Hustlin', ballin', got it right now, I'm strong.
Yo, what it do? Is your boy Kavius TV, man. We back with another video. We back with another reaction video. In today's video, we got when trash talkings go horribly wrong. But y'all already know this is another NBA video, so we finna get into it. Get your popcorns ready. Get your kit back, relax, get everything ready, man. To get so you can enjoy this video, man. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Go tell a friend. Go tell a friend. Go tell a friend. Go share. Go share. Turn up you boy. Yeah, man, we finna get into this video, man. Let's go.
One player talked trash and got bodied. Another said something so crazy it ruined his entire life. This is when trash talking goes horribly wrong.
Look at Tom. Yes. He's not even in my fucking league.
And we gotta start with Trae Young, because this dude's trash talk got him humiliated in front of the entire world. See, back in 2019, Trae was facing the Miami Heat, and with just a minute left, Trae thought he had won the game, so he started talking trash.
Trae Young jumped in. Young got away. Makes Miami pay. The double on Young did not work.
Yeah, this man Trae really thought the game was over, but it wasn't, as the Heat went on a crazy comeback and sent the game into overtime, which is where Trae Young got exposed.
17th board, Robinson for George Jr. What a start to the overtime for Miami. They run off 7 quick points.
Yeah, Trae got dunked on, blown out by 14 points. And worst of all, got him clowned all over social media. That man got humbled. And so did Giannis, because this man did something so disrespectful, it got his ass dropped. It was the 2022 playoffs, Bucks versus Celtics. And in Game 4, Giannis wanted to humiliate Boston. So early in the second half, he turned Al Horford into a victim.
He throws it right into the hands of Holiday. Horford stopped. Here is
Milwaukee doesn't normally force a lot of...
Oh my God, Horford got violated. And that is when things became personal. As later that night, Horford got the ball and put Giannis 6 feet under.
Horford gets by Giannis and throws it down and one. Al Horford, a primal scream.
Yeah, I don't really know what he said to me, but the way he was looking at me and the way that he was going about it really didn't sit well with me. And at that point, I think there's something switched with me.
Damn, Giannis.
Come on now, dog, man. You hit that man in his face too on the slide. But we you know, NBA gonna cut, you know. We ain't gonna say nothing. We love that type of stuff, though. We love that type of stuff.
Found out, but sometimes fans gotta find out. Because what this guy said to Yusuf Nurkic was flat out despicable. See, in 2022, while Nurkic was recovering from a foot injury, he was on the bench, just minding his own business, when all of a sudden, a fan sitting courtside took the trash talk way too far, allegedly calling Nurkic's mom trash. Yeah, and those words were almost this fan's last.
Bro, this stuff like that irritates me, bro. Cause you trying to get a 5-second viral video. For what? For what? That man, and then I bet he got fined or something, cause the man said something about his mom. That stuff that irritates me, bro. It really irritates me.
Man, I'm scared, and I didn't even say anything. And while this fan might have lost his phone, Nurkic, on the other hand, was fined 40 grand. Man, that's tough. Some fans got to be taught a lesson. And we got just the man for the job. The one player that fans should never trash talk. This is Brian Scalabrine, a.k.a. the White Mamba. And while he may have only averaged 3 points per game in his career, Brian still played 11 seasons in the NBA and even won a championship, so you'd think he'd have people's respect. But no, his fans stayed hating on Scal, calling him trash, a career bench warmer, and saying that they could beat him one-on-one. So in 2013, after retiring from the NBA, Scal came up with a devious plot to get revenge for all the trash talk, creating the Scalage, a show that gave fans who thought they could beat him one-on-one the chance to prove it. And unfortunately for the fans, it went horribly wrong.
Let's take a look at some of these clowns.
What's up? It's Jake, 19 years old from Lynn, Mass. Heard about this Scalage and kind of want to expose the white mama for what he really is. If you really think about it, white mama's not even a real snake. Where I'm from, I'm called the Great White Hope.
Scout, what do you think?
No, it's decent. Good athlete.
I think this guy might be a keeper.
He got his trophies
All
out.
around the trophies.
Yeah.
He's going to school next year. Do you remember where?
High school.
But this is a mess match, I think.
And this game on.
Oh, he's
Scout.
Oh! Hard foul. I don't know if I agree with that strategy.
You just got schooled by a high schooler,
No,
Scout.
he didn't. He got fouled. And that's a borderline foul, too.
Oh, unbelievable.
All right.
He told us that he wanted to shut out Jake. Oh, that's just embarrassing. Oh!
Ooh, what's your off?
Excellent. There you go. Nice move. There you go. Go for the dunk, baby. Go!
There we go.
Jumper, it's in.
And it is the shutout as he predicted, as he wanted. Brian Scalabrine takes out Jake Fay, 11-zip.
11-0. Someone get this man a body bag. Damn. And get one for Kevin Garnett, too, because this man talks so much trash. He almost got jumped. See, KG is one of the craziest trash talkers ever.
Hell no! Trash ass. You take this outfit home and you burn it. Driving Kevin crazy.
Nobody was safe from Garnett, but in 2013, he took the trash talk to an unholy level. Because during a game against the Knicks, Garnett was going at it with Carmelo Anthony all night long, until eventually, in the fourth quarter, he hit Melo with the diss of a lifetime, saying, "Your wife tastes like Honey Nut Cheerios." And that is when things became real.
Now that last play, the two of them, while Garnett was trying to post up, was, I don't know, as an official, I don't know how you call it. Both of them are just manhandling each other. I think
From this point forward, it was all beef. So after the game, Carmelo wanted to settle things face to face, posting up outside the Celtics team bus, ready to throw hands with KG. But KG decided to take a different tunnel out that night. So lucky for him, he got away. But not everyone is as lucky, because one fan tried to heckle Kyrie Irving, and well, he got put in his place. Well, damn, that wasn't very nice. But if this guy wanted answers, he should have just talked to LeBron, because one fan asked Bron where Kyrie was, and found out real quick.
They don't forget, do they? No, they don't forget.
Mama's house.
I know LeBron's the king, but talking about another man's mom, that's too far. But in all seriousness, the trash talk's not always this light, because there's one NBA player whose entire life was ruined, all because of some trash talk. See, in 2009, while Javaris Crittenton was playing for the Wizards, he was on a team flight back to Washington, and to pass the time, he decided to gamble on some card games with his teammates. But after losing a few rounds, Javaris was down thousands of dollars and was steaming mad when Gilbert Arenas made it even worse.
So already, Javaris is pissed. So now he's just pissed off. Earl Boykins and JaVale is having a conversation. And the conversation was, yo, hey, can I get my $200 you owe me? And JaVale's like counting his money, like, I'll give it to you when the plane lands. And then he just explodes. That man, you got all my money over there. Get that man his $200. The your problem. And I'm like, yo, dude, why are you talking to your teammates like that, bro? And then that's when the energy came to me, man. You, he said, just because you rich, you think you can just come in here and bully pots and Oh, man, people like you, I'll rob on the street. robbed me on the street. Like, so now we're just going tit for tat, tit for tat, tit for tat.
Yeah, Gilbert was poking the bear, doing everything he could to get under Javaris' skin. And it worked, because after the plane landed, the trash talk got ugly.
So after the plane, he walks up to me and he's like, why you, like, on some real street? You're not allowed to do that. I was like, Javaris, listen, bro, I'll shoot you in your face, bro. I'll shoot you in your face. He's like, well, then I'm gonna shoot you in your knee. When he said he was gonna shoot me in the knee, I said, you know what? How about this? If you got them cojones, you know them cojones, them big elephant nuts, I'll bring you the guns. I'll bring you the guns. I said, I'm pretty sure you can't afford it. I'm gonna bring you the guns, and I wanna see you shoot me.
Yeah, these dudes were talking crazy. Obviously, no one ended up getting hurt, but the situation blew up in both of their faces. Because just a month later, they both pled guilty to illegal possession of a firearm and were each suspended for the rest of the season. But for Javaris, the worst was yet to come, because this incident got him kicked out of the NBA for good. Man, all that over a card game. But hey, at least no one pulled the trigger that day. I can't say the same for Paul Pierce, though, because he looked a trash talker dead in the eye and fired.
Celtics are going to try to get close to the final shot, about a 2.5-second difference. They got it in Pierce's hand. Harrington talking to Pierce. Joe DeRosa telling him to shut up. Pierce.
Damn, this man Paul was cold-blooded. But he didn't always come out on top, because during his final season in the NBA, Paul ran into Draymond Green and got ripped a new one.
In the opening minute, Green fouls the Clippers' Blake Griffin and starts hearing chatter from LA's Paul Pierce on the bench.
I'm not even preparing to say a word to Paul Pierce. And then he started talking from the gate. BG, he can't guard you. He can't guard you, BG. He too little. And so now I'm over there hype.
And for Green, hype has a tone. And the tone is trash talk.
Chasing that farewell tour, they don't love you like that. You can't get no farewell tour, they don't love you like that. You ain't got that type of love. You don't choose Kobe. You're not Kobe. Why are you talking? I think it was amazing. It also shut him right up.
Jesus, I guess Paul should have kept his mouth shut, huh? Man, I don't know. But what I do know is that the Phoenix Suns thought they could disrespect Luka and get away with it. See, during the 2022 playoffs, Luka's Mavericks were going through it. They were matched with the hottest team in the NBA, the Phoenix Suns, who had the best record in the league and were massive trash talkers.
Nice play, and Booker was there with the team. Phoenix does such a great job. They don't want to hear anything of it. Ben Taylor over there just slapped him Crowder with the team. Luka, walking back to the Mavs locker room, was having words with a fan and had to be restrained.
Yeah, the Mavericks were getting bullied, and in Game 5, things got even worse, because Dallas got blown out by 30 points, and the Suns started throwing shots at Luka. This moment changed everything. Luka was pissed, so after the game, he sent the Suns a message. Yeah, it was on sight, because Luka went on a rampage, not only winning Game 6, but in Game 7, he got the ultimate payback.
To go here in the first half. Stunning. 27-point lead. Down goes Johnson. They're shredding him. Oh, no, he didn't.
This man Luka rolled the Suns up and smoked them, blowing them out by 33 points and sending Phoenix home. Damn, Suns got spanked, but not as badly as Joakim Noah did, because this guy talked trash about the entire city of Cleveland, and it went horribly wrong. See, during the 2010 playoffs, Noah was taking on LeBron's Cavs, and after losing Game 1 in Cleveland, Joakim was so salty that he started firing strays at the entire city.
I don't know
about this place, man. I just stayed in my hotel room, man. Every time I look out my window, it's pretty depressing out here, man. It's bad. It's bad.
So you're not going out?
No going out in Cleveland, man.
With that, Joakim became the most wanted man in all of Ohio, and LeBron wanted revenge. So he went and dropped 40 points on Noah and took a 2-0 lead in the series. But after the game, Noah still wasn't finished. This man hadn't learned his lesson, so he kept running his mouth.
Do you regret anything that you said about Cleveland?
Not at all. You like it? You think Cleveland's cool? I mean, I never heard anybody say I'm going to Cleveland on vacation. What's so good about Cleveland?
And in the end, Noah's trash talk came back around. After dogging on the city of Cleveland, his Bulls went on to lose the series in just 5 games. Man, Joakim got what he deserved, and I'm gonna have to give you what you deserve if you don't get the sub. So get on now, subscribe. But anywho, I don't know who had it worse, Joakim or LeBron, because trash talking led to the most humiliating moment of his entire life. In 2016, LeBron was through the moon. His favorite baseball team, the Cleveland Indians, were set to face the Chicago Cubs in the World Series. And going into the matchup, LeBron was so confident his team would win that he not only started bragging about the Indians on social media, but he also decided to make a little bet on it with his closest friend, famous Cubs fan, Dwayne Wade.
Dwayne Wade posted this message overnight to Cleveland Cavalier LeBron James.
They go that World Series bet everybody been waiting for. Whoever team loses, the loser has to show up to the other guy's home game dressed as a team who won.
LeBron's response on Twitter, I accept Dwayne Wade, #rally together.
LeBron really thought the Indians had the title in the bag, but instead, Cleveland ended up losing the World Series in 7 games, leading to one of the most humbling experiences of LeBron's life.
Hey, what's up, bro? What's going on
Why are you following me, man? You already won the bet, man.
Come on, man. Let's talk. Let's talk.
You already won the bet. Why are you following me?
Let's talk. Hey, let me talk on my Snapchat. Snapchat, how you doing? I'm back. Here go, you ain't gonna smile for my Snapchat?
Why are you following me? You already won the bet.
What, look, don't he look good, everybody? Look at him, he looks great. All right, go through this truck, dog. Go ahead. So, everybody, it's LeBron James. He's walking down right now.
Damn, poor LeBron. But look, Doc, we got a moment so disrespectful, it'll go down in history. The time Kobe Bryant got revenge on Michael Jordan. See, back in 2002, during Jordan's final season in the NBA, he led the Wizards to a 1-point win over Kobe's Lakers. But instead of just taking the W and moving on, Jordan wanted to rub it in Kobe's face. So after the game, he walked up to Kobe, looked him dead in the eyes, and said, "You can put my shoes on all you want, but you're never gonna fill them." Kobe was furious. All he could think about was getting back at Jordan, so he locked himself in the gym, stopped talking to his own teammates, and did nothing but practice. But it wouldn't be until a few months later that Kobe would finally get a shot at revenge, because in March of 2003, his Lakers squared off against Jordan for the last time ever. And it was in this game that Kobe Bryant made Michael Jordan eat his words.
Comcast Sportsnet tonight. Kobe's first jumper, that's good. Long jumper, three-pointer, Kobe Bryant. He is unbelievable. As they trail now by 1, here's his jumper, and that's the first lead of the night for Los Angeles. Unbelievable. Another 3 for Kobe. Kobe guarded by Lou. Kobe's long jumper. Oh, no! He is burning down the house. Standing up.
That night, Kobe dropped 42 in the first half alone. By the end of the game, he'd scored 55, leading the Lakers to the dub and getting revenge on Jordan in their final matchup, marking this as the passing of the torch from one GOAT to another. Damn, that man Kobe was a savage. But to be honest, that's just what you expect from Kobe. He had moments like this his entire career. From dropping 81 points in a game to winning the dunk contest at 18, Kobe's life was filled with iconic plays. Look, if you want to hear more, you need to click the video. Seriously, the walls are closing in. I think they're trying to...
But nah, man, if you enjoyed this video, man, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And share this video, man. I'll see y'all next video. Hope y'all enjoy. Oh, y'all, man.